Huntington's disease. Even the name sounds heavy, like a storm cloud gathering. It is a rare disease, yes, but for those touched by it, Huntington's casts a long, dark shadow. This shadow lurks in families, passed down through generations, a silent threat hidden within our genes. But what is this disease, and why is it so feared? Huntington's disease is a thief. It steals your future. It robs you of your ability to control your movements, your thoughts, your very self. It is a progressive brain disorder, meaning that it gets worse over time. It is caused by a single, faulty gene that can be passed down from parent to child. Imagine a string of lights, each bulb representing a part of your brain. One by one, the faulty gene causes these lights to flicker and die. This happens slowly, over many years. As more lights go out, the brain can no longer function properly. This leads to the devastating symptoms of Huntington's disease. There is no cure for Huntington's disease. But knowledge is power. Understanding this disease, its symptoms, and the implications of genetic testing can help individuals and families facing this difficult diagnosis make informed choices about their lives. Huntington's disease is like a thief that steals a person in pieces. It often begins subtly, with flickers of forgetfulness, clumsiness, or changes in mood. These early symptoms can easily be mistaken for stress or aging. As the disease progresses, the thief grows bolder. Movements become jerky and uncontrolled, making even simple tasks like walking or eating a challenge. Speech becomes slurred and swallowing difficult. The once familiar body betrays its owner, its movements no longer fluid and graceful, but erratic and unpredictable. The thief doesn't stop at the body, it also attacks the mind. Huntington's disease affects thinking, memory, and emotions. Concentrating becomes a struggle. Depression and anxiety can take hold. The once sharp mind becomes clouded, memories fade, and the personality itself can change. Living with Huntington's disease is like walking a tightrope without a net. The future is uncertain, the progression unpredictable. Each day brings new challenges, new losses. But amidst the fear and uncertainty, there is hope, there is support, and there is the power of knowledge. The knowledge of whether or not you carry the Huntington's gene can be a heavy burden or a strange sort of freedom. The decision to get tested is intensely personal. It's a journey into the unknown, a glimpse into a future that may or may not come to pass. The test itself is simple, a blood draw. But the implications are far-reaching. The test looks for the faulty gene that causes Huntington's disease. If you have the gene, you will develop the disease at some point in your life. There's no escaping it. Knowing you carry the gene doesn't tell you when the disease will start or how quickly it will progress. It's a door open to uncertainty, a constant companion. Some people find this knowledge empowering. They use it to make plans, to live their lives to the fullest. Others find it terrifying, a constant reminder of the future that awaits. Genetic testing for Huntington's disease is not just about you. It's about your family, your children. If you have the gene, your children have a 50% chance of inheriting it. This knowledge can be difficult to process, both for you and for them. Section 4. The Heart-Wrenching Dilemma. To know or not to know. The decision to get tested for Huntington's disease is a deeply personal one. There's no right or wrong answer. It's a choice fraught with emotion, with hope and fear intertwined. It's about weighing the burden of knowing against the fear of the unknown. Some people find solace in knowing their genetic fate. They can plan their lives, make informed decisions about having children, and cherish the time they have. They can connect with others who understand their journey, find support and community. For others, the fear of a positive result is too much to bear. They prefer to live with the uncertainty, clinging to the hope that they will be spared. They may fear discrimination, stigma, or the emotional toll that a positive result might have on themselves and their loved ones. The decision to get tested is a journey in itself. It's important to talk to a genetic counselor, a professional who can provide information, guidance, and support. They can help you understand the test, the implications of the results, and the resources available to you. Section 5. Weighing the burden and the gift. The decision is yours. The decision to get tested for Huntington's disease is a balancing act. On one side of the scale is the weight of knowing, the potential for fear and despair. On the other side is the gift of knowledge, the power to plan and to choose. There is no right or wrong answer, only the answer that is right for you. It's a decision that should be made with careful consideration, after weighing the emotional, ethical, and practical implications. If you are facing this decision, know that you are not alone. There are resources available to help you make an informed choice and to navigate the journey ahead, whatever path you choose. Reach out to genetic counselors, support groups, and loved ones. Seek information, guidance, and understanding. Huntington's disease may cast a long shadow, but even in the darkest of times, there is always hope. There is the hope of new treatments, the hope of support and community, and the hope that comes from knowing that you are not defined by your genes, but by the choices you make and the life you live.